This is how I do a basic face in watercolor. I spray my palette to wet my colors. And I started out just getting one of my darker colors, which was Quin Gold, and a little dish of water to rinse my brush in. And an 8 round. I like this brush because it's got a nice little point on it, and I can use the side of it for broader strokes. I'm going to put a little Quin Gold in, and this is, the secret is mostly water, very little paint. Before I do that, before I put my paint down, I sketch out a face, and I mainly do the outline, the eyes, the placement of the nose and the mouth, because I don't want to go into the whites of those eyes till the end. I want to leave them a little lighter. For mixing the Quin Gold, I still had some color on my brush, even after I put it in the water and dabbed it on the towel. And I just put that over the area to give the face some color and shadow around the eyes where it's a little darker, and the side of the face, under the nose. Then I go back in, I touch the color, just a little dab, and drop some of that back into that wet to make it a little darker around the hairline and around the eyes. And the best way to do the face is to build up and keep dropping color into the wet, and you can drop the same color and it has a different effect. Then this is a gray, it's a medium gray, and I just put it around the eyes, and you have to let the watercolor do its thing. If you try to control it, you will have a bigger mess. And it takes a long time to just get the hang of letting the watercolor do what it wants to do. But as long as you don't have any wet inside the eye, you can go ahead and touch that gray around the edge of the eyes and let it fade out into the outside edges. And it'll give you a little more shading right there around the eyes where most people or women have darker eyes or darker makeup around their eyes. And then I used a blue and did some more shadowing around the face, drew the left side of the pupil and the eye. Did my edges. And under the nose and the mouth. Then I picked Windsor Red, which is one of my favorite colors, and put it in the top of the mouth with some Quin Gold, just barely any color. And then as that watercolor moved up into the cheek, I just let it and pulled it on up there. and then pull some up into the other eye. Up into the other cheek. And then around the eye, I did the gray for the pupil and the outside edge of the right side edge of the eye. This time I didn't go around the left side edge. You can do them however you want. Then I mixed the Queen Gold and the Windsor Red and did the hair. And I always make it darker right around the hairline. Then I added some of the black in there to shade the hair. Went around the eyes a little more. And I added all three colors together. And that's when I put around the hair, eyebrows, under the chin. And then I took a little titanium buff and went right down the center of the nose.